guys, it's Lisa Marie with Spontaneous Sunday Stamping. I couldn't remember what I was doing. Oh, hello. I'm trying to get a second device going. I did not realize that my cord is missing. We're just gonna blame Becca. What do you think? We'll just blame her. So hopefully I can see comments. We're gonna work, hopefully it'll work. We'll set this over here. How's everybody this week? Did you have a wonderful weekend? You know, we had wedding weekend, so I'm here by myself tonight because the bride is on her honeymoon. Very exciting stuff. I thought, oh gosh, doggone it, there's no scissors in this room. How does that happen? No scissors. Not one pair sitting here. Also, gonna blame her because she's not here. Because I could send her to go get them. So that somehow makes it her fault. Let me see if I can get Alyssa to get me a pair. Look in one more spot. Oh, I found a pair. I took my pair off my desk for the wedding because I knew I was going to need them for cutting threads and all that kind of stuff, like with her dress. So I didn't bring them back, apparently. I left them in my purse, I bet. So I'm riding around town with scissors in my bag. All right, we're gonna do a cute little fun fold tonight, and I was just finishing it up before I hopped on. I did survive. It was close, a couple of close calls, but we did it. Let's use some of this. Everything went really well, actually. There was minor little things, but nothing like earth-shattering. Like Chick-fil-A messed up the bride and groom and my food because we have, well, actually they were supposed to send 4 gluten-free sandwiches and they sent 1 and 3 regular, plus, you know, all the food for the guest. And so we gave it to Alyssa because she was hungry, and the bride and groom were off doing pictures anyway. But it was, so they had to bring it back out to us. So, I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't think there was any major snafus or anything. Their Star Wars theme was just fabulous. It turned out amazing. I don't think I like that with a bow. We're going to fix it. So what I was going to show you, hey Laura, what I wanted to show you is this cute little flip card. And we can do it with a different stamp set. We don't have to do it with this one. And this one's not even finished, so don't laugh at me. It was a long weekend. So anyway, so there's the cute little Santa from, oh, what's it called? Something Jolly, I think. Be Jolly. There he is. Oops, look, all my scraps are in there. Be Jolly. Isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. So anyway, so this one, you would open him up this way, and there would be a piece of white right there. But on the front, you can go like this. How cute is that? And like, see, I didn't even finish coloring the tree. But I just thought that was adorable, and I thought it would be fun to do. Hey, Susan. All right, let me get my other device up here because I can't see. Let's see if I can get all my things. I didn't have time to come in here and clean up. I just came in. I was just like, that's it. We're just gonna do this. We went and had dinner, an early dinner with my dad and Jackie since they're in town. Isn't it super cute, Sarah? I love anything that moves. Cute. I'm thinking this might have to be a class card. And so let's go ahead and cut some paper. I'm gonna grab my little directions out of the way so I don't mess it up too horribly. And I already have a card base. My card base is my 5.5 by 8.5. You know, it's scored in the middle. Super easy there. Then I need a piece of designer series paper and some white. Let me grab some white. I do not have any at my desk. I need a piece of white. And I'm using, what am I using? What is this guy called? Tidings of Christmas. I just love this paper. And I thought it was super cute with him anyway. Anybody opposed to Santa? I think we're going to do it. We could do it with anything. Oh, this one's cute too. I like this big bold print. That one could be cute back there. Let's try that one. And then when you flip them over, then you have, you know, some subtle stripes and little, I don't know, is it like a herringbone kind of thing? I think I want to go with the stripe again because the stripe's cute there. I'm sure I have a piece lying here somewhere. All right, let's get that out of the way. We're going to cut 2 pieces of white that are going to be 4 by 5 1/4, one for the front and one for the inside. I will post all these measurements over on my blog. It'll post tomorrow morning, so don't panic. So we're gonna need those two. Then we're gonna do our stripes. Those I like made up as I went, so let me measure them. I think it was like 2 1/2. I didn't write them down. And I don't have my ruler. I'm on a roll. And then you'll see 3, what was that? Let me look again. Maybe 3 1/2? We'll find out. We'll find out. It's looking pretty close. Let's see. Oh, so close. Let's go a little bit longer. That's how I messed that up earlier. The same exact way. Waste and paper. So if I'm going to go 2 1/2 this way, because I know that's right. And the other one is going to be, I think, 5/8. This is how I take a card apart. All right, there it is. That's right. We only need one of those, and that one's the right one. So we're going to leave him right here. I'm going to make you are going to go, this one is going to be the layer for on the white for this piece here. So that one is going to be 5 3 3/4. Oops. I got messages popping up. Thanks, Susan. Oh, you're not late. I just barely started, so it's all good. I'm just going to scroll through here really quick. It's different when there's nobody else here with you. Like one person can be doing something and talking and while you're checking messages. All right, so we're gonna go like that. So are you seeing how it's gonna come together? And then we need a piece of Evening Evergreen. And that one, I have that piece written down. That one, there's gonna be 2 of them. We need one at 3 7/8. And forgive my frayed paper. I have blades on the way because my blades all went bad at the same time. And then by 2 3/4. That's going to go on the front. And then the other one is going to be 3 3/8, which is here, by 2 1/4. I do know the bride and groom made it to Gatlinburg where they were going for their honeymoon. They sent me a picture earlier. I think that's all I need. Oh, I need one more piece. And this guy needs to be, it's going to be 6 1/2 by 2. Let's see how big this one is. So 6 1/2. This should be 2, I'm hoping. Yep. And then we're going to score it at 2 and 2 1/2. So that it's like that. All right, let me see. All right, if you guys are talking to me, I may or may not know because the iPad and Facebook, I don't know, it's just Facebook. We'll see. All right, so we've got all of our bits laying around, plus some few extras. We're going to take, I used some pieces that I already had, like for my little Santa. I can't think of what this goes to. If somebody knows which die set that is, shout it out for me. So there's that. So this one gets my layer. We're just going to add some glue. Hi, Angela. Oh my gosh, my fuzzy paper. My blades better come tomorrow. And I'm wondering if there's not a box sitting out there that might have come this weekend and nobody told me and it's just laying around somewhere. And then that guy, so then that guy will go there. And I like Santa. I know not everybody loves the cutesy, but I just think he's adorable. So I think we're going to have to use him. This one was, so we're going to do 3 1/4 by 2 1/4, I think, of white. 3 1/4. I need you over there. So 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. Let's see if I got that right. Oh, it was close. A little smaller. I think it was 2 1/8. How many times do I have to measure it before I get it right? All right. I do. I like the Santa. Me too, Kathy. So we're going to take Santa and Let's see which one we're going to use. There he is. Oh, so there's like Walking Santa and Happy Santa. And I'm kind of liking Jolly Santa here. He makes me happy. So we're going to use him. We're going to do him in Memento because I'm going to color him with blends. Ink him up really good. He's just so happy. Look at that. There's a thread in there. And this other piece of white, let's see if anybody else would fit on there. I don't think my sleigh, oh, it does. We could put the packages there, that's cute. We could probably cut the tree out and stick him in there too. Let's see. See how creative we can get. Oop. Oh, it came out a little light. Let's do that again. Sometimes with Memento, it helps to give it a little twist, especially if it's starting to get dry. That's better. What else was in there? And we can put a Merry Hello, which is very cute too, with a block. And we could stamp it right there. In, I want some cherry cobbler. I'm gonna stamp this on scrap paper just in case I don't love it. Yeah, I had a feeling. See what it did? I pushed too hard. And this is my cherry cobbler that's dying. A slow, painful death. All right, let's clean that off and try that again. We're gonna use 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. That's really cute, right there. This is in Holly Jolly Wishes. And I don't think this is my stamp set, so I lied. We're not gonna use that one. Let's see if this one is. This one's mine. Have a Holly Jolly Christmas again. Perfect. All right. Let's see how that looks. Much better. Yes, he is a very jolly Santa. Cute. Looks like my cherry cobbler could use some ink. Let's clean that off. Put that away before I lose it. And then these guys can go away. So I've got those two. I don't know what I did there. All right, because you're gonna go on here. I'm just gonna do this one flat. The Santa's gonna get popped up, so we're not gonna pop him up yet because I want to color him. I know it kind of looks like I did the Holly Jolly on purpose like that, right? So let's color them. So when you use the Memento, you want to use, when you use the Stampin' blends, you want to use the Memento so that it'll go on nicely and it doesn't smear. Gosh, I'm not sideways, am I? No. Okay. And I already grabbed a few pens. Let's do Santa. I dropped a pen on the floor. All right. Let's do, I'm going to do his face first. And I'm using Petal Pink. I like Petal Pink for skin better than the Flesh Tone. I think the Flesh Tone comes out a little too dark. And this I will go over with the Color Lifter because I actually prefer the light, but this is the dark because that's what I had handy. I'm just going to wash this out a little bit and you'll see as I'm working it'll get lighter. It creates like a chemical reaction. So now we're going to take and color Santa. Let's do his little hat. Now you can just straight up color or you can do the layering with the blends, whatever you are comfortable with. You don't have to like get all fancy. The blends, the color just goes on so nice and smooth. And you could do this card fold with anything. My friend did it with, what did she do it with? The little sheep. She did a little sheep card. I know it's usually white here, but I think I'm going to make it red because it looks silly. We don't see enough of him. So we're going to make it red. I'm always so quiet when I color. I'm sorry. And I'm losing my voice again. So we're just gonna go like that. Color him in. I know it's so much fun watching me color. And I like when his little gloves are red too. And this is the Cherry Cobbler Light. See how his face lightened up? It's not as dark as it was when I first did it. It's just ta-da! And then I take a little bit of light Flirty Flamingo, and I'm gonna add some little cheeks to him. And I can, again, go over it with this a little bit just to kind of wash it. Just that little bit. And I'm gonna take some basic black light and do his belt. I have to concentrate so I don't get it all a big mess. And then his boots. The basic black dark is super dark, like you don't even see the lines. Typically it gets really dark in there. You could use watercolor pencils. Hey Rebecca, we're doing a flip card. I can't believe you're on here. So I'm gonna take some light smoky slate and do his little buckle. And I'm also, his beard is white and so are his little cuffs, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of gray in here. It just makes it pop a little bit, so it's not so flat. And the same, these little lines that the artist gave us just for this reason, so we know where to give little highlights and things too. Isn't he adorable? I'm gonna use the other end and just give him something to stand on here. Not much, just a little something. Like he's standing on something there instead of floating. And then we have our little packages. Let's do, probably need some yellow in here. I like Daffodil Delight with Cherry Cobbler. I think it's pretty. On the sample card, I did, I stamped the actual tree. I'll show it to you again. The tree, I did it in the Evening Evergreen. Like I said, I didn't finish coloring it, but the tree is actually in the green. So I thought that was, you know, because then you just got to color lightly. You can't color it real heavy-handed because otherwise you'll smear it. Let's see, let's do a Cherry Cobbler Light. If you're still there, Rebecca, is it nice and cool there or is it warm? I miss talking to my girl. I get to talk to her all the time. And I'm not talking to her. She's not here. Let's do some crumb cake. And what color is this? Maybe some Highland. Maybe some Granny. Let's see what we got in here. Let's color this sleigh up a little bit. So you probably have seen a few pictures online. I can't wait till we see the photographer's pictures. I know they're going to be beautiful. She was a beautiful, beautiful bride, and Mitch was so handsome. It was a very nice day. I know purple doesn't go, but it's Christmas. I can do whatever I want, right? My packages are, okay, the last couple years my packages coordinate. Who does that? Do you coordinate everybody's packages, or does everybody get something different? We used to do that. Everybody got their own paper. I still kind of do that, but now they coordinate, where before they didn't. Let's give them a little bit of ground down there. There we go. All right, let me see if anybody's, it's warm and humid. Ew. The rain stopped just as the ceremony started. Yes, and it was just a drizzle, so that was good. I never saw it be really bad. Oh, I knew you wouldn't forget. You've been fighting cable. Oh no. These are really good stamp sets, and this Santa just makes me so happy. So, so happy. All right, so there we go. We've got them colored. We're gonna set them aside and we're gonna start building these pieces. Let me get all my junk out of the way because you don't have to look at it. There we go. So here's my base, because we'll probably stamp something in there at some point. But let's go ahead and put this one down. Has anybody figured out how the flip-flop part is made? Has it got your brain thinking? And then this piece is going to go here. We don't want to put that DSP on there yet. So this one's going flat like that. And push him aside. And now this one, let me think, goes right. Oh gosh, I hope I'm doing it the right way. The long end goes in the punch. I should have left my sample undone so I could remember. And then this guy goes like this. Tear tape. Where is it? Becca, were you on here when I was blaming you for everything? Anything I couldn't find was your fault. Since you're not here to defend yourself, right? Oh, I lost the tear tape. Who sees the tear tape? How does this happen? Like, it's all right here, right before I go live, and then it's gone. Just gone. Okay, I'm scanning, checking the floor. How did I do that? All right, I put it with you guys. So we're using Christmas to Remember for our words, and we used the Santa. And you guys don't forget that when we hit 20 people watching, you're surprised that I'm on. I love both this. Oh, he is so friendly. Maybe air conditioning though. I've been beating Mitch at arcade. Oh, you have an arcade game in your room? Nice. I had to go back and read what everybody was writing since I can't find my tape. Tape. All right, we're just gonna use glue. I highly recommend when you're doing this that you use your tear tape or your, oh, here it is. Look it, it's because I said I wasn't gonna use it. So, because this is hard to see, let me put a piece of white here. Let's see how that shows up. I don't think I can see anything. My screen's not live. Let's see. I am exhausted, Brenda, but that's okay. The show must go on. I got things to do. I'm going to open this up and show you what I did. So here's the long end, and this is where the two score lines were. So I'm just putting some tape here, and I even like to put one right in the middle. Just like that, and burnish those down. I'm going to grab my old paper piercing tool, because that's who's handy. And we're going to take, okay, inside guy goes here. So we're just going to kind of, did I do that right? Uh-oh, hang on before I mess up. No, I did it right. Phew. Okay, so you're just going to try to center it right there at that score line, you know, with their height. You know that I am not big on centering anything, so as long as you get it on there, you're doing good. Better to be done than to be stressed about it all. Then we're going to take a piece of tear tape or Seal Plus, because you want something strong here, because whenever we have a moving card, people are going to play with it. Well, that's what we want them to do. So we have to make sure that it's going to be sturdy. That I'm just setting aside for a second because I got to put these guys on. I want him to have some dimensionals. Pluck these guys off. And they go here. There we go. And then this guy is going to go over. You just want to make sure that nobody's hanging out. And so now we have him like that. All right, here's all our pieces now. Card base with a white piece on the inside, white piece here. This is all going to go here, but before we attach that, what I need to do, I have probably lost, so give me just a minute. Oh, Lord. Rebecca, you need to be here. I can't keep my head straight tonight. I think I dropped it. It's the, oh, here it is. Whew. This is from the rectangle, the stitch rectangle dies. So I'm going to run this over to my machine and I'm going to cut a hole out in the center. If you have the old Word window, I think, is one. Classic label punch works really well, but let me cut this out really quick. Just take me a second. You just want to try to get it centered. It doesn't have to be perfect. I know mine wasn't perfect and it works just fine, so it looks like a light switch plate. That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, so now we've got this. Then we're gonna slide this dude through here, and this is the paper we want to see. So we're gonna flip him in like that. Now think, did I put tape here? Oh heck. Let me look at my, I don't want to mess it up, you guys, and tell you the wrong thing, because that'll make me sad. Hang on. Hold, please. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Phew. It was like my brain went, how do you do that? So we're going to take tape. So over here, and we're going to run it down this side, but only on the little guy, not on the big one. See how mine's not centered? So you just don't want to run it, okay, all the way from end to end. It's only on this guy. So we're going to burnish that. Let's get you out of the way. Pull this off. And then, now we've got all of these things going on. And you're just going to kind of hover before you stick it down so that you can figure out if it's kind of, you know, as centered as you can. So I'm going to set him straight. Grid paper might come in handy. It's pretty close. You guys know with my eyes, this is not an easy task. I couldn't even button the buttons on Rebecca's dress for the wedding. Meow, meow. It works. Chuck had to do it. I couldn't see the stupid buttons. It was ridiculous. They took pictures of me pretending to button it, but it was her dad that did it. So now we're going to dimensional this on without getting in the way of this mechanism here. So I can put them all over here, but not underneath of that and not too close to it. And yes, it requires a lot of dimensionals, but you want it to be stable. Yep. Hello, Chuck.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I'm looking to see how you're doing.
We're making a flip-flop card.
A flip-flop card?
Yes.
Does that mean it can go upside down or right side up?
No. It's going to flip and flop.
It's going to get thrown at somebody?
Nope. Well, if you stay too long, it might.
Hello, Brenda.
Aw.
Which one's update quicker?
This one updates fastest, but so now dimensional backing's off, no dimensionals around my tag, and now I'm going to stick it on here, hopefully semi-straight. All right, ta-da! Now we're gonna add some ribbon to the end of this.
So where's the flipping and the flopping?
Oh, it's right here. Look, where are you?
Right here?
Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
The happy Santa. It's a very happy Santa. I don't want that one. I want this one. That's too red. This is cherry cobbler. This is real red. Or this is, see, it doesn't look right. Wrong red. But I like that one. You don't like that one?
What's this one here? Is
red.
It
They're all
this?
red. Yeah. The only cherry cobbler one is this one, and I didn't like that one.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
It was too
either.
much for this.
It is. Ooh, how about
What?
this?
What?
I got this one here.
The black? There's no black
Is
in
that
there.
black?
Yeah, that's black.
I thought it was green with sparkles.
No, that would have been perfect though, right?
That's what I was thinking.
That's all right. I like this green. This is the evening evergreen.
Evening evergreen.
Can see, yes, it would be super cute with the penguins. I agree. If the video's freezing on you, you need to close out Facebook completely. Because it's, and then unless everyone's having that problem, it shouldn't be me. Our internet, there's nobody here playing games anymore. So has Nathan moved out? I think I can get 2 in here. Let me see if it still looks good. Yeah. So it's typically a Facebook issue if you're freezing. And the best bet, you have to actually literally close everything out, all those windows, and then come back in, and that usually fixes it. Can't promise, but usually. Let's get some gems in here though. Oh, there's red and there's green and oh, all the pretties. Oh, I might put a green one there instead. Do, do, do. You're going there. We'll do red. There we go. Now I'll flip this guy open. Do a green one up there. Isn't that just the cutest? And then you could do whatever you want. You could stick that tree on the inside. Let's do that. Just a little cool here. Ha! That's funny, Brenda. I don't know. I was quite warm when we were out for dinner. I was fine, and then I got hot, but you know. I'm gonna take that tree and stamp it right there. Isn't that cute? So cute. Let's get some ornament colors. Let's color those stars. And you just have to be careful because this is not Memento. This is the Evening Evergreen that I use. You just don't want to touch too much of the lines because it'll smear a little bit. And you don't want it to get all yucky, turn to mud. Now I'm adding crumb cake and I really don't care if it gets a little blended with that green because it's brown and it doesn't bother me. I would like some succulent. Where's that at? So we can go with the colors that are in the card. That's cute. And we'll do these cherry. Like that. I have to say I missed having my girl here. I don't know if she's still hanging out. Oh, that is a bad marker. Somebody beat him up. Let's just put a little brown down here, just a little bit, just so he's got something. And I'm gonna take, like, I really want to color this tree. Isn't he cute? There we go. And then, oh, we got Wink. Well, it will fit in a regular envelope because this is an 8.5, whatever, 5.5, 8.5 by 5.5. So yes, it sure will. I'm gonna give Santa some Wink. We're gonna give these packages some Wink. And let's do this tree too. There we go. Cute. Okay, it's not perfectly centered, but it's pretty good for bad eyes, right? And my screen won't update. It irritates me so bad when I'm on here with you guys and I can't see everything. I think I have an envelope here I can show you. Do you guys believe me? Look. It's a regular card size. How perfect is that? He's a little thick, so don't add too much to him. Oh, yeah, I guess the tag is kind of in the way, huh? You could trim that down. Good point, Jane. Only Jane catches things like that. So you might need to make an envelope for it, or what could we do? I mean, we could give him a crease. We could make him a little smaller so that he tucked in more. I just followed the directions. Let's see what happens if I fold him in. We could get a little score line right there so that we can pull him in. And then when they pull it out, it kind of beats it up a little bit, huh? You think on that, let me know. But it does fit, almost. And the finished one looks much better than my half one here. So there you go, you guys. Just a reminder, celebration is almost over. So if you ever thought about joining our team, please reach out and let us know because you get a free bundle, which is awesome, plus a ton of other stuff. And you get to be a part of the Panhandle Pearls, or I don't think Stamp by the Beach has a name yet, but I'm sure she still would love to have you on her team, Miss Rebecca. If she has a name, I don't remember it, and I'll get scolded for it later for not remembering, but I don't think she does. This little bird is stinking cute in here too, and there's a little star. See, and so celebration will be ending, which means we won't get any free stuff next month. It's almost over. It always makes me sad. The little bird. Isn't he cute? He would just be cute on a little circle. Scooch the die cut to the left. Yes. Yes. So it's not so centered. So bring the slot over. I think you're right. Because then you'd have the ribbon to grab it. I will give it a try, but not right now. I'm going to go put my feet back up and chill. I have to get all the cards and stuff designed and cut for, what am I doing? Paper hugs. That was the other thing I was going to mention, is if you are thinking about or ever thought about trying our paper hugs class, tomorrow is the last day to sign up. Absolutely no exemptions, only because I'm doing it by myself. Well, I do have some friends coming to help, but since Becca's gone and I'm working on it, I really have to stick to the no exemptions, no joining late, because it's a lot. And this is our anniversary month, so we have a lot of surprises. You guys are going to be getting some really fun stuff in your kits this month. And if you've been with us the entire time since we started, you're going to get an extra special gift. So and we're doing double the cards this month for everybody, no matter if this is your first month or your 12th month. We're just going to do it for everybody because we're so excited that we did this for a whole year. And yes, Jane Bickle retreat is coming. So retreat payments are due by the end of the month because retreat is October 15th and 16th. And that is a super good time. You guys don't want to miss that. If you've ever thought about that and you have questions, please either post them or send me a private message and I will help you out. But I promise if you post it, the ladies that have been will tell you how much fun it is and that it is definitely well worth the money to go. It is very much above and beyond what you spend. And it is just an amazing time. And I think that we all need to get together and just have fun and relax and not have to worry about the outside world. And we just craft and have a good time. And you don't have to stamp. You can scrapbook. We have somebody that did a quilt one year. I've had people paint. I mean, people do whatever they want to do for that weekend. It's up to you. And then we have make and takes and prizes and games. And it's just so much fun. Retreat is fabulous. I can't wait. It is like the most exhausting weekend twice a year, but it is so worth it because it's so much fun. So you guys be thinking about that and let me know if you need anything, and I will talk to you again soon. And Becca hopefully will be back next week. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.